Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have narrowed it down to your top 15 right here in the notorious BIG 6 and under Heelin. We bring you the short round. We gave you the order in which you're going to rope right here. We're paying 12 monies in the average as we bring you the top 15. We're ready to load them up. We got them set and ready. We go to Roosevelt, Utah to get it all started, folks. SJR Diamond Ombre, 5-year-old gelding by CD Diamond out of SJR Stylish, Maryland. This one's owned by A&C Racing and Roping, bred by the San Juan Ranch and ridden by Ren Richard, Roosevelt, Utah. It is a stallion and breeder incentive run right here to get it all kicked off. Your champion going to walk away out of the average with $9,790. The stallion incentive going to pay $11,200. Breeder incentive $6,250. We're paying 12 in the average, 6 in the stallion, 5 in the intermediate, 3 in the breeder, and 3 in the intermediate stallion. We're ready to get it on. It's the top 15 right here. SJR Diamond Ombre, Ren Richard. This is a CD Diamond bred by the San Juan Ranch. A stallion and breeder incentive right here. The front side is done. Richard to the back. 770. 770 SJR Diamond Ombre and Ren Richard to get the party started right here. Scores coming in of a 221.30. 221.30. $890.80 as we go to the top 14. It is Cody, the 5-year-old mare by CD Diamond. This one is bred by the San Juan Ranch and ridden by Dakota Kirkenslogger. 748, 7-4-8 for Dakota and Cody. Jeremy Bueller, DT, get your mask on. Going to be next to work. As the scores come in of a 224.52, 224.52, put you at an 894.89. That's the new leaders with 13 left to work. We go to DT, get your mask on. A 5-year-old mare by Hickory Holly Time out of Metallic Gem. Owned by DT Horses, ridden by Jeremy Bueller. Stallion incentive run right here at the number 13 callback. It is Bueller. DT, get your mask on. Maricopa, Arizona. $763, 7-63 for Jeremy Bueller. And DT, get your mask on. Score going to be 219.37. I'd put you in an 890.89. You are second right now as we look to the top 12. It's the Dirty Dozen now, dressing trashy. 5-year-old stallion by Gonna Trash You out of Shiny Attire. This one's owned by Daniel Scarborough and written by Cade Rice at the number 12 call. One night special. Joseph Harrison, you're going to be next. We're out and away here. Brock Hansen doing the helping on the front side. Cade Rice to the back. 8-54, pulling off a heel shot. 8-54 for Dressing Trashy and Cade Rice. Scores come in of a 223.46, 223.46. Your 895.25, that is number one right now as we bring you the top 11. Marietta, Oklahoma. One night special. 5-year-old Stallion by Gunna Special Night. Out of Thelma's Wiz. Chris Young, Gucci Man is the owner right here. Joseph Harrison is your pilot. Perlow, Blake Walker, you're going to follow. It's Marietta, Oklahoma. Joseph Harrison. One night special for owner Chris Young. The front side is done. To the back. Oh, man. That one is going to be slipped and gets away. Going to be a no time as we go down now to the top 10. 10th call back. We go east way. It is Perlow. A 6-year-old gelding by Ray's Star Cat. It's owned and ridden by Blake Walker. Stephenville, Texas. Gonna wanna. Trevor Brazil, be getting ready. Here's your top 10, folks. It's money from here on out. 12 in the average. We're down to the top 10. Limited and non-pro headers, be getting ready. We're coming to you next. Brock Hansen sizzle to the horn like he does each and every time. 8-18 for Blake Walker and Perlow. As we're going to change things up right here. As the scores come in of a 226.82, it changes it all. He goes right to the top right there as he brings you 899.74. That is number one as we go to the top 9. Gonna wanna. A 5-year-old mare by Gonna Trash You at a Chick's Vintage Flair. Earnhardt, Relentless, and Solo are your owners. Trevor Brazil, Decatur, Texas is your man that's piloting the run. Trevor. Time to glow. Back-to-back calls for Trevor here in the short round. Multiple horses in the short round. Miles Baker doing the helping duties right there. Trevor. 8-15. 8-15 for the Relentless Connection. Trevor Brazil. Gonna wanna. Scores of a 226.85, 226.85. You're 901.15. You are number one. Trevor's going to make his way back and climb on the stallion that they call Time to Glow. That stallion, 6 years old by Hickory Holly Time. Out of Look at Her Glow. Owned by Time to Glow Partners. Bobby Lewis was the breeder. Trevor Brazil is the man at the bridle reins. Daniel Reed, you're going to follow. SS Platinum Cat, Colin Von On. Be getting ready for us, please. We are bringing you the best of the best on the backside in the 6 and under. Healing right here. It's Time to Glow. Trevor Brazil, the number 8 callback. As they come in with a 678.19, they need to be 222.97 or better to take over the lead at this point. $6.84 on the run for Time to Glow and Trevor Brazil. $6.84. Scores come in of a 228.16, 228.16. That'll put you 906.35. Now a new leader once again. Let's go to the top 7. A horse we've seen time and time again, probably Smart and New. 6-year-old Gilding by Smart New Shiner. Out of probably Red Buck. Chris and Michael Sutton are the owners. Daniel Reed is the man. Ada, Oklahoma. Colin Von On, you'll follow 7 Biggie. Cade Rice, be getting ready right here. Here's your top 7, folks. $7.26 for probably Smart New and Daniel Reed. As those scores come in, going to be 227.74. You are 907.44. Once again, a new leader. Everybody's going to the top as we go to the top 6 now. SS Platinum Cat, the 6-year-old Gilding. My Stallion Platinum Vintage. Out of Cat Can Boom. Owned and ridden by Colin Von On. We've seen Colin on top of the heel in Futurity. He's back with a chance in the maturity. Platinum Vintage is a Stallion incentive run on this one. Cade Rice, you'll follow. Pride and Joy, Trevor Brazil, 2 away, Brock Hansen. The front side is done. Colin Von On. 688 for SS Platinum Cat and Colin Von On. Scores come in of a 229.12, 229.12, 908.85, number 1 once again as we go to the top 5. 7 Biggie. This 5-year-old Stallion is by 7S Big Valley out of Play Gun Smoking Gal. Nick's Livestock Services LLC owns the horse. Cade Rice is riding him. Trevor Brazil, you're going to follow. Copperton, Joseph Harrison, be getting ready, please. All right, as we get Brock back, 7 Biggie. Cade Rice, he calls Live Pan, Texas home. 5-year-old Stallion that he's aboard right here for owners Nick's Livestock Services LLC. Here we go, folks. Here's your top 5. How about you? 771 for 7 Biggie. And Cade Rice, as the judges send their numbers in, we'll see where it puts them on the aggregate leaderboard. $225.29, $225.29. 9:05:64. That is fourth right now. That is fourth. It is tight at the top. Let's go to the top four right here. We talk about the great stallion, Pride and Joy. 6 years old by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Out of Fun and Fancy Free. Kilo Partners. Ty Smith, the breeder, incentive right here. How about that shot? 720. 720 for Trevor Brazil and Pride and Joy. We'll see him back one more time at the high callback. As we wait on judge number 2 right here, we give you the score, 227.80, 227.80, 908.34. That is second right now. That is second right now with 3 to go. Colin Vaughn on. SS Platinum Cat, they are still number 1. Let's go to the top 3. He's got back-to-back calls in the top 3. No stranger to the pay window here. Copperton. 6-year-old Gilding by Spots Hot out of Copperish. This one's owned by Cox and Moore Partnership and ridden by Joseph Harrison. Marietta, Oklahoma at the number 3 callback. 7:56. Ain't nothing but a step for a stepper right there, folks. 7:56 on the stopwatch as the judges' scores come in right here. They will decide the champion. 2 runs away from crowning another Gold Buckle Futurity champion. 229.44. 9:10:08. Copperton. Joseph Harrison, you go straight to number 1 as we let Joseph swap horses. He's got back-to-back calls right here at the top on the Great Stallion. New One-Time Blues. He's by One-Time Pepto out of New Baby Blue. Gucci Equine LLC is the owner. Joseph Harrison once again. He's number 1 on Copperton. He's coming back at you again aboard New One-Time Blues. Ryan Sellers is the breeder on this horse. The phenomenal 6-year-old stallion at the number 2 callback. We've seen him just a few short weeks ago win the BFI Horse of the Year. He's looking to put his name down as a Gold Buckle Futurity champion as well. 226.47 or better. 226.47 or better is going to make them number 1 with only 1 left to work. Trevor Brazil, not white at all. Be getting ready. Here's your final 2, folks. It's New One-Time Blues and Joseph Harrison. $7.22. New One-Time Blues, Joseph Harrison for owner, Gucci Equine. $226.78, just enough to go to the lead right there. 9:10:40. Joseph is number 1 and number 2 as he rides out with 1 man left to follow. Not white at all. 6-year-old Gilding by Not Rough at All. Out of Snappy Little Spook. Owned by the Relentless Remuda LLC. Ridden by the man himself, Trevor Brazil, Decatur, Texas. Not white at all, and Trevor Brazil, 225.75. They've put themselves in an enviable position right here at the number 1 callback. Miles Baker does his part, Trevor. 7:45. 7:45 on the time for Not White at All and Trevor Brazil. We're going to leave it up to the judges right here. As the scores come in here, we're just waiting on judge number 2. How about this, folks? 2:30:55. That is going to be 9:15:21. Trevor, if we can have you right back out there, arena centered, as we're going to bring you our champion interview. 9:15:21, folks. Trevor Brazil and Not White at All are the notorious BIG Maturity Healing Champions. Congratulations there, Relentless Remuda, Trevor Brazil, Not White at All. They are going to take home that $9,790 payday. Congratulations. As you are going to join us right down on the arena floor here. It was just a moment. We'll catch up with Trevor and see what he thinks about having him a gold buckle Futurity championship right here. I'd be cutting it close, I bet you, by the time we do all this and drag, but we can try.
All right. Well, if you think 120, whatever, whatever they're ready. We got to take pictures and we got to drag and we got to switch the judges over. So yeah, let's just do 120.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to send it down to the arena floor with Miss Katie Lucas and our champion, Mr. Trevor Brazil. All right, we have now got Katie's mic hot, and we're going to send it down to hear from our champion, Trevor Brazil.
Hey, it just gave us an extra moment to catch up and get the backstory with Trevor Brazil and Not White at All, the 6-year-old gelding. This horse is awful special and has kind of a personal touch when it comes to your program.
Yeah, he does. This horse, we had him since he was 3. His barn name's Legend. He belongs to Darren Baker, Miles' dad, and he's been the same horse ever since he was a 4-year-old. He's just wanted to be good. There's just not a mean bone in him.
And you told me he was sort of a late entry here to the Gold Buckle Futurity. How excited are you and how happy are you that you decided to throw him in the trailer?
Well, he's not in the stallion or breeder incentive, but that's the good thing here at the Gold Buckle. I mean, everybody can come and play, and it was just hard leaving this horse at home. It's just one of those things, if there's a hole in the trailer and he can go, we want him there. He's just like home to me. He's a good one. That's what I take to the jackpots or anywhere else I go.
Yeah, it looks like an old friend, too. He's kind of pushing in on us over here. How much fun is it to have horses with great minds like this? He's just calm as can be after competing all day.
It is, and I mean, the horses are my passion, and so this just makes it even better, because the only reason we go to town is to, get to show off what we've been doing at home, and we're just real proud of these horses and our program and everybody that's at home and all the helpers it takes to do all this all day, because there's a lot of horses here every day, early mornings, late nights. It's pretty rewarding.
Yeah, show off is definitely what you all did today in the short round. When you see a situation like that unfold in front of you where the lead is changing time and time again, high scores, quick heel shots, I got to believe that's got to fuel your fire.
Well, it does. I mean, you don't ever have to worry about safety and up if Joseph's the 2 in front of you. You know what he's bringing every time, and just the whole field. I've heard people talking about it all day. It's just a great class of horses as a whole, and it's just the way the rope horse industry is moving. I mean, it's evolving annually, and it's just a lot of fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it was fun to watch the short round today. Trevor Brazil and Not White at All. Sure exciting that we hopped this one on the trailer.
Well, thank you, Katie. Congratulations once again there to Trevor Brazil. Not White at All. They're going to take home the average win for $9,790. The Trace Rios champion buckles, the Turtle Box, Santa Cruz Animal Health, Electrolytes, Liniment Wash, and Ultra Cruise Misting Conditioner. 100X Equine gift bag and an American Hat gift certificate. So congratulations once again, Not White at All, and Trevor Brazil. Second, that is going to go to New One Time Blues and Joseph Harrison. They're going to win $7,832. Now, Joseph is going to win that stallion incentive as well for an additional $11,200 for second. Third, going to be Joseph Harrison, Copperton, $6,363. Fourth, that'll be Colin Von On, SS Platinum Cat for $5,384. Fifth, that'll be Trevor Brazil, Pride and Joy for $39.16. Sixth is going to go to Daniel Reed, Probably Smart New for $34.26. Seventh, that'll be Trevor Brazil, Time to Glow for $29.37. Eighth, that is Cade Rice and 7 Biggie for $24.47. Ninth, Trevor Brazil, Gonna Wanna for $2,000. 10th, Blake Walker, Perlo for $1,916. 11th, that'll be Cade Rice, Dressin' Trashy for $1,500. And 12th, Dakota Kirkenschlager and Cody for $14.36. Okay, so like we said, in the Futurity Stallion incentive, New One Time Blues, Joseph Harrison, you're going to win $11,200. So stick around. We'll grab your photos in just a moment. Second, that'll be Joseph Harrison and Copperton for $8,958. Third, SS Platinum Cat, Colin Von On, $6,718. Fourth in the Stallion, that'll be Pride and Joy, Trevor Brazil, $44.79. Fifth, Time to Glow, Trevor Brazil for $33.59. And sixth in the Stallion, Gonna Wanna, Trevor Brazil for $26.09. Now, in your Futurity Intermediate champion is going to go to Perlo and Blake Walker as they win $3,915. So, Blake, we will need you for that photo. Also, second in the Intermediate, Miles Baker, RR Gold Star, going to win $3,262. Third in the Intermediate, Ryan Moats, Shiny Looking Cat for $26.10. Fourth, Blake Walker, Cameo Dun Gun for $19.57. Fifth, it'll be Cord Fasano, Smart Looking Cat for $13.05. All right, your breeder incentive is going to go to Pride and Joy and Trevor Brazil for $6,250. That'll be your breeder incentive champion. Second, going to go to Dakota Kirkenschlager and Cody for $3,750. Third, SJR Diamond Ombre and Ren Richard for $2,500. Your intermediate stallion incentive champion, RR Gold Star Miles Baker. That'll be $8,637. Second, Shiny Looking Cat Ryan Moats for $5,182. And third, Cameo's Dun Gun Blake Walker, $3,455. So, folks, we are going to get all of our champion photos right here. We are going to kick it off at 1:35. 1:35 is what time we will start right here, guys. By the time they get their photos and stuff done and we get it drug up, it'll be 1:35 to start with the Classic Equine Limited and Non-Pro heading.